You know what I love about goal setting is that you get to imagine a life that you don't currently have. Another reason why I love goal setting is because I hate the idea of becoming stagnant, and I think we underestimate how much that we can get done in our lives. And if we will break these things down into smaller goals and put them on the calendar, then I think you can accomplish just about anything that's reasonable that you want to do with your life. And if you don't know where to start with goal setting, a place that I really like to start is looking at what's causing the majority of the stress in my life. And so you can look and see, is it you got a noisy neighbor, or maybe it's just that you're in a job where your boss is just the worst. Pareto's principle says that 20% of the things in your life are causing 80% of the stress. And so what you want to do is look and say, what are the one or two things in my life that are causing the most stress, and how could those things be different? So let's say it's a noisy neighbor. Well, then possibly moving would be really helpful. The first step is to start just imagining things, to start thinking about what if your life was a different story, a different book, and really let yourself go to places that maybe you don't usually let yourself. The second step here is to think about what the heart of that goal setting is. And so you have a goal, and let's say that you're imagining this amazing life, this picture of this amazing life, and it includes having a new car and a big house and a new girlfriend or whatever. Then what you need to do is you need to really identify in this second step, what is the heart of what you want? Are you looking at all those things as, money and a house and new girlfriend and all of that? Are you looking at all that and thinking what the heart of that really is that I want to be an important person? Or is the heart of that, I just want to have complete freedom, or I want people to think a lot of me? And so it's really important that you identify what the heart of your goals are. So if you're wanting to get out of debt, maybe you want the freedom of every month to have a little bit extra. But that's freedom is what you're going for, not just paying off debt. Sorry, it's my phone. Third thing would be taking practical steps and break down this picture into manageable steps. And so let's say you really just want freedom and you're in a job that you really don't want to be in, then what would it look like to have freedom long term? And how can we work on that now, today, and then how can we work on that in a month, and how can we work on that in years from now? So for us, buying rentals was a great way for us to get some freedom back in our life. And be able to free up some time by having some of that passive income. But maybe it's just paying off some debts would create that freedom for you. So you need to break it down into practical steps of, if you're wanting to buy a rental, for instance, you want to go look at a house and you want to run the numbers on that house. And you probably need to go look at houses and run the numbers on the house 20 times before you really get to the house that you really want to purchase. And so putting those things on the calendar, and when am I going to go look at houses? Every Saturday at noon, we're going to go look at houses. And so breaking that down into practical steps is a great way for you to meet those goals and for it to become real.